Got him. Hey, what's up, guys? So before we get into this week's video, we're going to start something new. So we are going to start something we're going to call Subscriber Spotlight. It's not going to be a regular every week thing, but when somebody makes a comment or leaves us a message or sends us an email that is meaningful, that says, hey, this happened and this helped, or we watched your video and learned this, these things are going to be spotlighted. So this week we are spotlighting, for the very first subscriber spotlight, John and Karen Panko. So Miss Karen reached out to Sarah and told Sarah that she had watched our palm frond short where I talked about there being wasp nests under the palm frond. And she said she was doing some work in her backyard and she needed to clear a couple palm fronds. And that video popped back in her head. And before she cut those palm fronds, she lifted that palm frond. And sure enough, there was a big wasp nest under it. I'm really glad you guys watched that short. I'm glad it helped you. And I appreciate you guys reaching out and telling us that what we put out helped you. I really appreciate that. So continue to leave me good comments and emails, and you may just make it on the subscriber spotlight. Let's get into the video. Hey, what's up, guys? Sean here. Today we're going to talk about a little kit I just put together. It's pretty cool. I want to show you. Let's get it. So a few days ago, Sarah brought me home this. It's just a simple little Altoids tin, but the nice thing about this is it's super small. It's much smaller than your regular Altoids tin. It's about the same thickness, but the nice thing is it's got a simple lid on it that just pops open. And you guys know I'm all about kits. I love kits. So I immediately started thinking, what kind of kit would this be? And, you know, I've had a fishing kit in a little pill bottle for a long time. But I kind of like the idea of a tiny little fishing kit in this thing. And it would be simple. You could throw it in the glove compartment of your vehicle, a work vehicle, if you're not allowed to have a fishing pole in there. And sometimes you might be in a position where you'd have a few minutes at lunch to fish. You could use this to make an improvised fishing pole. Or you could just drop this thing in the bottom of your pack and you'd always have a little fishing kit with you. Now, it's super simple to make. I'm going to open this thing up. I'll show you what all's in it, and then I'll show you how we're going to use it. So first off, first thing in this kit, I have put together two of these little quick connect bush hook setups. Very simple. I'll show you how you'd use that in a minute. But we do have two of those in this kit. If I can get the other one out. So we have two quick connect bush hooks. Next up, I've got three little pre-made fishing lines. So these setups already have a sinker and a hook on there wrapped around the bobber. Very simple. You can make an improvised fishing pole. You could use this in conjunction with one of these and make a bush hook. Very simple. So I have three of these made up already. That's quick, ready to use. Next in the kit, we have some extra sinkers. So in this duct tape, there is 6 sinkers, just in case you lose them. And we also have 6 more hooks here. In this kit, we're using the small number 6 gold hooks. There's an old adage that says you can catch big fish and small fish with a small hook, but you can only catch big fish with a big hook. So that's why we've got small hooks in the kit. And last up, I've got a piece of just steel wire here. It's super small, but it's very strong. And there's about 30 feet right here. You could use this simple for just some traps or triggers. It's limited to your imagination on what you could use this for. You could actually use it for leader if you wanted to, but that line right there is only 6-pound test, so if you're catching something you need a leader for, it's probably going to break the line. Okay, so we're going to use this quick connect on this limb up here, and we're going to hook that to our fishing string. Now what I've done with the fishing string is I've made a simple overhand knot. I took a bite in the line, did a simple overhand knot in it, and we're going to make this thing easy, quick to use. So we're going to take that bite, that little knot, we're going to go up through the bowline like that. Now we're going to take our S-beaner and go inside that loop. And voila, we're all connected. Now we're going to throw this over this limb, hook the S-beaner up, and just like that we have a quick connect bush hook. Now, I didn't bring any bait with me, but if we were so inclined, we could go through the bushes and find some sort of bait. But that's not really essential for what we're trying to do today. Today, I'm just trying to show you how this thing would work. So, we're going to pull our fishing line out, get it ready to go. Alright, just as simple as throwing the line out. And now, you just set it out and let it work. Let's say you're out on a little day hike and you run up on a creek that looks just a little too fishy to pass up. And you just happen to remember that you have that little fishing kit in your day pack. Time to find a stick, whittle up a pole. Doesn't have to be anything special. Now, you wrap up all line you don't want to use around the end of your pole. And because you're always prepared, you remember you got some Spam in your day pack, just in case you might need something for lunch. Work good for fish bait too. No fish in this creek at all. Okay, so finally, you got a few minutes left on your lunch break. You still didn't quite finish that Spam yet. And this retention pond's been staring at you for 30 minutes. You break out a bottle and make you a hobo fishing reel. Hashtag Trashcraft. Got him. Got him. Got him. Just like that. Well guys, as you can see, the only limit on this emergency fishing kit is what you can think up. So if you like this video, give it that big thumbs up for me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment below, let me know what you thought about this video. Make one of these kits. I'll see you next time. Love that Spam.